and you have my other one up, my PowerPoint up, right?
The headband will be recognizable. Yeah.
Can you see my cool one?
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't it.
What?
This one's
It's
6
presentation, yeah. Yes.
How?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was 3.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. As you may know, children are very hard to impress. Adults are even harder to impress when they go on vacation with their children. Most family members have different interests, want to do different things. No child wants to go to the Museum of Evolution of Plants, and no parent wants to go to Disney Palace Princess tour, and it ends up like this. Now, my family is like that. We all have very different interests. Can't really seem to find a vacation that works well for each of us. This is why I want to introduce you to Mackinac Island and introduce you to its history, its festivities that it holds annually, and the fun things to do around town on a normal basis. All right, for the history, I want to introduce you to the location, the past and present owners, the transportation that they use, and the main points in the city. As you can see, Mackinac Island lies on Lake Huron, right off the edge of Michigan. There's Mackinac City, which carries a ferry, which will quickly get you to the island. All right. The first owners of this island were the Native Americans, just like the rest of America. And then the Americans came in and owned it, then the British owned it and returned it after the Revolutionary War. They ended up returning one of the main points that many people come to see, which is Fort Mackinac, along with the island. Fort Mackinac is still able to be toured, and there are still people who dress up like that time period so that people can get a real feel for how it felt to live in that fort at that time. Another main point is the Grand Hotel. People from all over come to pay to tour this hotel. That's how beautiful it is. And these gardens are exquisite, and you can view those for free. The gardens take about 3 landscapers and 3 gardens every day just for normal upkeep. And one of the most unique parts about this island would be the transportation they choose. Back when the Model T was being introduced to Americans, it was introduced to this island, and they found out that it scared the horses. So they chose to not do cars. Cars are illegal here. If you want to get around, you have to walk, bike, there are a lot of bike rentals, or find a carriage, and these carriages are everywhere. All right. Now, there are several festivals that they hold annually that, again, people will come to the island for. It's the Lilac Festival, the Fudge Festival, and the Music Festival. The Lilac Festival is to show people about the most prominent flower on that island, which is obviously the lilac. They have a parade with a lilac queen and culinary and wine tasting during this festival. The Fudge Festival gives residents and newcomers a taste of this island's delicacy, and their fudge is delicious, and they have specialty stores all over the place for it. All right, the Music Festival is very interesting. You can hear genres from every single type of band live, all kinds of different genres. They have the children's ballet perform for the residents there, and again, it's come from all over. All right, there's quite a few things to do in this town, including the shopping, the beaches, the butterfly exhibits, the golfing, and the car shows. The shopping can be done in or in the city of Mackinac. So, they have shops for international things. They import stuff from all over the world that you can buy there. It's a tad expensive, but there's a little less expensive stuff at night when you go for the free laser show, and that attracts children and people of all ages. Unfortunately, if you go at a certain time of the year like we did, there are mayflies everywhere, and they don't hurt you, but they will kind of attack you. are the most beautiful I've ever seen, and I've been to the Cayman Islands. They have sand like talcum powder, so you can lay out there. There's no rocks to hurt you if you want to lay in the sun, and the water is really warm and really clear. Now, the butterfly exhibit is something that attracts a lot of kids and a lot of parents because it's cool for both family members. These butterflies are so tame that they don't mind flying up and landing on you. You can feed them literally out of your hand. And if you aren't big on butterflies, there are car shows. Although they aren't allowed to be on the island technically, during certain times of the month, they have car shows. And you have to use a golf cart, of course, to get to the car shows. There's also golfing, if you're not into cars. So today we talked about Mackinac Island's history, the festivities they hold every year, and the fun things to do. When we went, unfortunately, there were no festivals, but there were car shows and all the other fun things I said that we did. Me and my mother went to the Butterfly House and the Grand Hotel to view the gardens, while my dad went golfing and my brother went to the car show. Because it's on such a small island, the fun part about it is that you can do it all in a day. It's so close together that you can bike without a problem, even if you're not the most fit person. And you can get around to all of these things and experience every bit of Mackinac Island. We hope to return there one day, because we'd like to be a part of its past and its future. Thank you very much. You guys stand up, please. Just wait a little.